ex-boyfriend was the best man at my wedding. I dated Liam for 3 years starting in college. We moved in together after graduation, split rent on a 1-bedroom in Austin, did everything couples were supposed to do, but the spark wasn't there. We'd talk for hours about books and politics and stupid conspiracy theories, but kissing him felt like a chore, like we were both performing roles we didn't audition for. Year 3, March. We're on the couch after watching some forgettable movie. He turned to me and said, "Are you happy?" I knew what he meant. "No," I said, "but I don't want to lose you." Same. We broke up that night. Cried for 2 hours straight. Not because the romance was ending. It barely existed. Because we were terrified of losing the friendship underneath. Here's what nobody tells you about breakups. If you're ending it for the right reasons, staying friends actually works. We went 2 months without contact. Clean break. Then he texted asking if I wanted coffee. I said yes. Best conversation we'd had in years. No pretending, no pressure. Just two people who genuinely liked each other finally admitting what we were. Best friends who tried to force something that wasn't real. 2 years later, I met my now husband Brendan at a work conference. We started dating. 6 months in, I told him about Liam, that we still talked regularly. I braced for jealousy. Brendan said, "Cool, I'd love to meet him." So we got dinner, the 3 of us. And something strange happened. Liam and Brendan became actual friends. They started texting memes to each other, meeting up for drinks without me. Brendan would call Liam for advice on surprising me for my birthday. It was the weirdest, most wholesome development I'd ever witnessed. 4 years in, Brendan proposed. I said yes. 2 weeks later, he asked me something I didn't expect. Would it be weird if Liam was in the wedding party? I laughed. I was going to ask you the same thing. Brendan paused. Actually, best man? I stared at him. You want my ex-boyfriend to be your best man? He's my best friend now, Brendan said. The ex part doesn't matter anymore. He was right. Liam stood next to Brendan at our wedding last October. Gave a speech about how Brendan succeeded where he failed, but was grateful it happened because now he had 2 people he loved instead of one he was pretending to love. The room went silent. Then someone started clapping. My mom cornered me during the reception. I never understood why you stayed friends with Liam. Now I do. People ask if it's weird, if Brendan gets jealous, if I ever wonder what if. The answer is no, to all of it. Liam and I were never supposed to be a love story. We were a friendship that took a 3-year detour through the wrong genre. Brendan and Liam are planning a guy's trip to Denver in June. I'm not invited. Liam texted me last week. "Your husband snores. How did you survive 3 years of this?" I sent back, "I didn't. That's why we broke up." The relationship I thought I failed at gave me a brother, gave my husband his best friend, and taught me that love doesn't have to look like what you expected to be exactly what you needed.